Alright everyone, hello and welcome to part 2. To start off with the accessories, I know, I'm rushing right into this. Who cares? Starting off with accessories. The action base it comes with. Reason I started off with this is because I will not do any accessories without it being on this thing. The only accessory I can do without it being on this thing is this. But, anyway, the whole purpose of this action base has two designs. Either you could have it like this, without this. Okay, that one wasn't supposed to be the one to come off. Come on. Okay, that's right. Without that, or with this over here with him going forward. I have it like this, personally. And I have him flying off with my 00 Gundam. I have him attacking while my 00 Gundam is flying off to defend him, because 00 Gundam's in the movie, and in my world, when Setsuna upgrades this, Lase upgrades to the 00 Gundam with its, using the, GN condensers. So Lase becomes the pilot of the 00 Gundam with GN condensers, and Setsuna becomes the pilot of the 00 Quan. So Lase flies out to protect Setsuna. That's how I display it. So what? These are toys. You can do whatever the frick you want with them. Anyway, onto the GN the GN Sword 4, or as I call it, the condenser sword, because pretty much this whole damn blade is made out of the same condenser particles, condenser type blade thing as this. Oh yeah, and I have that 00 Gundam with this, since my 00 Gundam 7 Swords. G can't really use this. You want to know why? You'll find out when I review him. And the reason I have him with this and not the GN Sword 3 like he should be is because I have the GN Sword 3 with something else, which you will see when I review that one. Anyway, on to the actual main thing now, because I'm wasting your time. Pops in like normal, pegs into the arm like all GN Swords do. At first I didn't really like the design of it, but it grew on me. Now, the main purpose of this. It's a parts former, people, because the GN Sword... Well, actually, before I actually even get into the parts forming thing, beam rifle mode. Whee! Yeah. I do not accept you as a beam rifle. This was fine as a beam rifle, because it still had some heft and thickness to it. Yeah, I know. No homo on what I just said. But this I could accept as a beam rifle. Especially when... Where the frick did I put that thing? There it is. Whoa, that was not supposed to happen. Anyway, like I was saying. Especially when you pair it with this. That I could accept as a beam rifle. This, I can definitely accept as a beam rifle cannon thing. This, it's a thin piece of green plastic that's trying to imitate a gun. Never will I accept it as a gun. Now, onto the parts former aspect of this thing. And I knocked it out of the hand, but whatever. I'd rather take it out of the hand to do this. Take these off. Come on. You yank the blade out. Yeah, that blade is useless for the main gimmick of this toy. And now you peg in the new blade. This is the blade where the whole gimmick of this toy will work. Yeah. I do not like having to swap out a blade for another blade that will have all the gimmickry used for it. Because I'm going to lose this thing eventually when I do that. Like I lost my freaking Wing Gundam's hand. I'll get into that another time. Now the gimmick of the GN Sword bits. I'll start off with the bad one. The one I don't really like. I'm going to cut the camera here and get this all together. Heal boy, heal boy. No, 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 no! Okay, now with all that fun over, yeah. Introducing Buster Rifle mode. The, how should I put this? I don't like this mode at all. It's just freaking another gimmick for this thing. I mean, come on. It's, again, a thin gun. And in the movie, it looked cool, but on this toy, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much saying everything for this thing. Okay, now I'm going to cut the camera. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to cut the camera. I'm going to show you how to swap from here to Buster Sword mode. Because it's sad, people. It's sad. And the handguard popped off. That always happens when I try to do this when it's in his hand. But... and of course, let me move this hand out. Repeg in the hand cover. Slide this into the hand like so. Move this hand over to that hand, and let me move away from the computer. I don't want you to see my desktop. Buster Sword mode, my favorite of the two. Okay, I prefer Buster Sword mode over Buster Rifle mode. Obviously, I love swords. And of course, a Buster Sword mode. Okay, now, Buster Sword mode, when turned to the side, looks cool because it looks like he's going to stab someone. As I am going to show, it's just the hand cover popped off. Yeah, that hand cover, I can't complain about the hand covers. It happens with every Gundam that uses the design of having to remove the hand, and I have the sword backwards, remove the hand to put the weapon in. In Buster Sword mode, when you have the sword tilted to the side, it looks cool because it looks like he's just brandishing the sword in a different way. Buster Rifle mode, it doesn't look cool. This is my favorite of the two. Enough said. Alright, so let me just say this now. 00 Quan is a really, really good Gundam. Has articulation on an equal level to him, because it pretty much uses a lot of the same pieces as him. It pretty much is him with some different armor on it. That's it, and that's fine because it looks like something different. It doesn't look like him just trying to look different, and I like it. I love 00 Quan, and actually I have to say, 00 Quan is at the same level as my 7 swords. Alright, that's about it, and I will see you all at my next review. And, of course, who is going to be next?